Hey guys, it's Adult TKD Martial Arts Academy, and if you can't really hear me, it's kind of raining really hard right now too. But today's class, what we're going to be doing is stretching. We're going to talk about stretching and show you guys some extra stretching that you guys can be doing, that you guys could be doing while you guys are watching Netflix. Okay, so I know you guys are binge watching Netflix. Okay, I'm running out of shows to watch too. So comment down below what you guys recommend, what you guys are binge watching yourselves. Okay, but the stretching that we're going to do. Of course, we're going to have our middle split. We're going to have our hurdler stretches. Feet together with toes down and toes up. That's when we're sitting down, legs locked out. And you can actually use your belt to, kind of wrap around, lasso around, and pull yourself down a little bit. And then we got our lower back stretches. And, there's a variety that you can use, but people have some favorite ones. That's what we're going to cover today, too, though. So, but when you start stretching, though, before you get your remote, before you get your water, make sure you get some blood warmers going through there too. Jumping jacks, squats. I mean, me and my fiance right now have a membership at Crunch Fitness and we can't go there. But guess what? We get Crunch TV, and guess what? We can work out kind of like a P90X deal too, though. And here's the deal: you don't have to subscribe to anything like that. Push-ups, sit-ups, squats, good burpees. That's a great way to warm up your body too, though. No one likes burpees. But guess what? Get nice hot, and when you're starting to get a little sweat in, that's what you need to stretch, okay? Don't just cold stretch. So, anywho, I'm gonna let Miss Works, the camera lady, take over real quick. She's gonna narrate, and I'm gonna demonstrate too, though, okay?
Okay, guys, stretching is, as I put up there, very important. It's important for, let's just face it, guys, the older you get, the more we need to stretch, okay? To prevent injuries, and also it's important if you want to have good technique, stretching and flexibility goes a long way to help out with that technique. If you're wanting to look like that kicker guy, I bet you that guy stretches like 24/7. So we're going to go ahead and go over just these basic techniques, and it's real easy to do this, guys. You could do it like Mr. Mankata was saying. Just put on your favorite sitcom that's about 30 to 45 minutes long, and instead of just sitting in the couch or in the recliner, just sit on the floor and do these stretches and kind of alternate through them. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate just the middle split stretch. So he's going to go ahead. He's going to go now. Mr. Mankata, he's been stretching for a while, and he can go all the way down right there. If you guys go to where you start feeling a little bit of resistance, once you feel it, that's where you want to stop. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and tell him to go ahead and have a seat on the ground. And he's pretty stretched out. I mean, guys, if you can't get this wide, that's okay. Spread your feet as wide as you can, And he's just, while he's watching his Friends or Frasier or, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, whatever it is he's watching.
Into the Badlands.
Exactly. He's just going to go ahead and stretch down as far as he can. Remember to breathe, guys. I see this a lot of times where they hold their breath. Don't do that. He's going to take go ahead and sit back up for me, sir. He's going to take a deep breath in. And as he goes down, he's going to exhale. And you'll notice when you exhale as you go down, it helps you to stretch out a little bit more.
And this right here, finger crawling, will
helps out tremendously. And guys, the more you're going to want to tighten up during these stretches, you just got to tell yourself just to relax. Allow those muscle groups to relax. And then he's just going to, after he's held that position, he comes back up. He takes a deep breath in and out again. And as he goes out, his goal is just to go that few extra centimeters, crawl out just a fingertip more. That's his goal, okay? He'll repeat this maybe 4 or 5 times, then he's going to reach over, he's going to grab to the left-hand side right here. Yes, mirror image, sir.
Right.
Yeah, and he's just going to go ahead and tuck that leg in. This is called the hurdle stretch, okay? This is really working the hamstring. He's just going to, again, you could take that deep breath in and slowly work it down. Mr. Mankata, he can go ahead and reach out and touch the foot right there. Now, if you can't grab the foot, that's okay. You're just going to work that hand down as far down that leg as you can.
And actually, hold on.
Yeah, adjust that belt. If it's really tough, you can use that belt right there. Everybody's got a Taekwondo belt at home, and he can use that to help pull himself down.
That's
now,
not loud because the rain.
It's getting really loud in here, guys. We have downpour right now.
Perfect stretching time right now.
So the object is, if you can get your forehead to touch that leg, that is awesome, guys. That is really good. If you can get your head down to touch your leg. And remember, you got to be able to relax and breathe. Yeah, you gotta breathe, man. Okay. Now, some people, I won't tell names or anything. That's super easy. We won't mention names. If you can do that and it's super easy for you, then guess what? Your goal is to get put that foot down, sir.
It's a different stretch. Pulling them up.
Your goal is to get your head down to the floor. Okay. Can you go ahead and get your head down to the floor, or is that too much?
I can't put my head to the floor.
Okay. So he's going to switch out. He just changes legs. And he'll do the other side about a couple of times. You know, when you sit there, maybe 45 seconds. I wouldn't go past a minute in any of these positions. That's a long stretch. You know, if you start getting a little muscle fatigue, then that's about time you just start to come up slowly out of these. Okay, you don't want to rip your leg up real fast or anything like that. Okay, now don't do anything like Mr. Mikado was doing, sticking his foot. That was pretty cool, but I mean, these are just basic stretches. Go ahead and stick those feet out in front of you. He's going to put feet together. He's going to point his toes down on this one, and he's just going to take that deep breath in, go out, and try to crawl. He's pretty flexible. He's already got those fingertips around the bottoms of his feet now. Then he's going to slowly come back up, and then he'll do the same thing again. Again, you're going to hold these about 40-45 seconds, a minute's the longest we'll ever go to. And then the next version of this is by pulling the toes back, and he's going to grab his toes. He can already grab his feet, and I bet you Mr. Mankata, to make it harder, can actually lift his heels off the ground, just like that. And again, remember to breathe. Do not hold your breath. You will pass out doing this. Okay, so make sure you're breathing. Now, if it's really hard for you to reach out and grab your feet and you want to do the stretch, that's where you'll use that's where you're going to use this taekwondo belt. He's just going to wrap it around, and you notice how he'll use the belt to help him pull himself down, you know, and he can lift the feet off the ground too.
One big thing when you do these, it's a bad habit for me. My feet like to do this.
Ooh, don't do that.
So I have to push my big toes.
Keep them flat like that, guys. So he's going to use that, and he's just going to.
There it goes.
He's just going to reach out and grab. He's going to demonstrate how to do it with the belt. Hit around the ball of the foot. There you go, and pull. There. That's if you can't reach your feet, and we're working on that as a goal. Again, guys, you'll hold it maybe 40 seconds, 45 seconds. If 30 seconds is all you can do, then that's okay. Go ahead and do it for 30 seconds, and then the next time you're going to try for 31 seconds. Okay, the last stretch is going to be, we've stretched out those legs. We're going to work on that lower back. Guys, I'm 44 years old. I need this stretch, okay? So that
you were 29.
Thank you, sir. So he's just going to go ahead and demonstrate how to do this lower back stretch as he gets dressed. Yeah. We'll wait, sir. 1,000, 2 1,000.
It's like Jeopardy.
There you go. Now he's going to lay down. Okay. Go ahead and turn sideways for me, please, sir. There you go. That's better. That way I don't have to move my camera around. No. He's going to put the hands out to the side. He's just going to bring the knees to the chest. And he's going to hold on to his knees. Now, you guys might start feeling this. Hold on to your knees. There you go, sir. He's going to slowly turn over to one side. And he'll put that other hand, the opposite hand, out. There you go. He'll feel the stretch in the lower back. Now he can actually place his knees on the ground. He's very flexible in his lower back. And then he's going to hold that, and he's just going to switch sides. Just like that. And you notice how his head turns the opposite way than his knees are going, okay? He can actually, if you're real flexible, he can take that top leg and pull it up. Ooh. If you're real happy... If you're real happy just laying there with your knees together, that's fine. If you think you want to get that little extra stretch, just try to pull that leg up. And you're just going to switch, alternating back and forth. Now, if you're starting to feel a big stretch as you're moving those knees over and you can't touch the ground, that's fine. Stop there, okay? Here's the deal. Stretching, you should feel stretching in the muscles, but never any sharp pain, okay? If you feel a sharp pain, if you feel pain in the joint, or sharp pain in the ligament or muscle, that's where you need to stop. You need to stop and give yourself a rest. Go ahead and sit back up.
Oh, man.
We're going to work on this, guys. Like I said, pick a some type of sitcom for about 30-45 minutes, you're going to do stretching, guys. That's the main thing we need to do. So go ahead and send us some pictures. Let us know what movie you picked to go ahead and stretch through. Mine's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So let us know how your stretching goes.